you up to?
Well, it's that time of year. Trying to get those decorations up for you there. You know, all I've only done this. How many years have I done this now?
Oh boy, we worked on fall
35 years.
35, yeah. All the bundles.
This is so simple. I mean, just basically it's taking the corn stalks. I don't cut them down right away. Some of the earlier ones we have taken and chopped up for the compost bin, but you know, it gets a certain point in the garden where you start saving them and just make nice little bundles. It's great little decorations. You can use around the mailbox, front porch. I even give some to my neighbors once in a while. I'll put it on their mailbox for them. They enjoy it. It's always nice to share with the neighbors a little bit. They appreciate it. Give them a couple pumpkins and it makes your area look pretty. In fact, we've got more corn coming. If you want to just look down this way, Linda. See that right down there? That is, we're just now harvesting that. That was the corn I planted middle of July. And I was like, okay, will it make it? And it usually does. If I get in by middle of July, it's an 80-day corn. It's right on time there. But really, I want to do is, as I wrap up this one bundle here, I want to kind of show you an update of where the garden's at for middle of September. We had shown earlier, a couple of weeks ago, actually probably a good month ago, where we were planting things for the fall garden. So I want to see how things are coming along. And the bigger challenge is you're planting that when it's hot out. So those shade cloths, those special coverings we did, well, let's show you the results and how it ended up. Okay, so hey, check this out. This has really come out really, really well. If you remember, I was planting this stuff back in probably beginning of August. Of course, the leeks were planted way back in April. We had to do a double planting of the leeks because the first time through they didn't take, so I had to replant them again. So I'm very excited about how those will come out, and those will start picking middle of October. Leek potato soup coming up, Linda. But the carrots are coming along really well this year, and I'll tell you what, the carrots in the fall, you know, we're going to get down to some probably, you know, I would say in the next couple of weeks we'll get into the upper 30s. I think we missed the bowl this weekend. We're supposed to get upper 30s this weekend, but I think it's not going to happen. Thank goodness, because I'm going to show you some things that are still doing well. I don't want to lose them yet, but we got beets down here.
The carrots will be sweet.
Oh, very sweet, yes. And then more carrots. And then some spinach on the end there. I always have a hard time getting spinach in Germany. There's a little bug that likes to eat my little seedlings of spinach that come out. So, don't know why, but every year I get the same problem. Here's all lettuce. Now this lettuce, remember I had started in the hoops a little further down, which are long gone, to get them to germinate during the hot weather. And they are just doing great. In fact, I'm not going to keep all this lettuce. Some is going to go to Jen's house. We'll thin some of the plants out. But that's that bed there. Next bed. Okay. So next bed is beans. Now this one I was a little concerned about. It just started blossoming. These I planted probably around the middle of, actually I think it's, no, correct that, first part of August I planted these guys. So, but they're looking blossoming out nicely. If we do get some cold nights, I've got plenty of blankets and tarps in the shed. We'll cover them up and they should do fine to make it through that. So I'm hoping we can get these things to last till middle of October. Not bad for zone 5. Going up ahead there, then we got their, this all set up here is for our cold frame, which will basically be kept up right through winter. I do have carrots. I just finished thinning the carrots out here. They're newer. But being in a cold frame, we'll start picking those probably in December. Some more spinach struggling to come up. Once again, those little bugs just eat the little plants. As the shoots come up, they nip them right off. I don't know what it is. But we keep fighting it. And then more lettuce here, which is going to, of course, be filling in beautifully for the cold frame in the fall. So hey, look at the pumpkins, Linda. I'm really, really happy with pumpkins. I think I totally counted about 18 of them.
The grandsons have already
They've been enjoying them.
We
got a few greens. Those greens are starting to turn already. They'll come along. I'll be cleaning this up this weekend, getting ready for the fall setup. A lot of munchkins. That's not the only planting of munchkins, but it really is exciting. It's a little messy right now. Oh, then look up and check out the sunflowers up there. I mean, these guys just keep on growing and growing and growing. I mean, they're only supposed to be, like I said, 5 to 7 feet tall. I measured last time over 14 feet tall. And the bees just love it. So the peppers are doing pretty good. I mean, this time of year they get, you know, a little bit shaky looking, the plants do, but we got some red peppers coming in here. I'm gonna get ready to pick a bunch of this stuff here to make our favorite dish of stuffed green peppers. We made some wonderful spaghetti sauce the other night.
So you have a lot of varieties.
Yeah, we got purples,
Which is almost
more
black.
reds. So some will turn yellow.
We don't do real hot. You do
No.
have a couple.
A couple of, yeah, those, you know what? I don't
How
know where
did
that came
get in
from.
there?
I have no idea where it came
We
from.
don't
Let's take a
usually
look at
do
this.
a hot pepper.
It is red down below.
Funny.
I think it's an Italian, but they're not a hot one. It's more of a sweet
Okay.
red pepper. They'll be great for freezing. I do like to slice up and freeze the peppers.
Called the tomato jungle.
Yeah, it's that time of year where everything's dying back. You got the the vertical wilt and whatever you call that stuff that hits the bottom of the plants. But you know what? We got a lot of tomatoes. We just picked 20 pounds worth last night.
And made
Made
spaghetti
some
sauce.
wonderful sauce. And you know what I do? Yeah, these are still ripening, but if we get a super cold night, what I do is I will come in, I will clip all the strings off, drop the plants down on the ground, and then I'll tarp it. So that way now they'll continue to vine ripen. Yeah, they'll be all piled in one big pile, but you know what?
But they're not up high.
To get the frost
the
and
cold,
get nipped off. Yep,
and you
so
lose them.
I would do that, yeah. So here's the strawberries. Now, I don't know if you remember, some of you probably don't know, but last year we had, actually this year was a terrible strawberry year. Previous year we had like 117 pints. This year I think we're lucky we got 30. Just something happened to the plants, but now this year looking much, much better. They filled in beautifully. I do have I'm encouraging some of the, to be potted so I can move those guys out. I'll just pull one up here and show you. You got nice roots coming out the bottom here now. And these will be transplanted to fill in some of the voids out there. It's been hard with the drought this year to keep these things moist, so we do water quite a bit. This bed here, it's struggling a little bit. Why it looks like this, the turkeys come in and they just mess around with all the grass and everything. It's a continuous struggle. But the last bed over there is looking phenomenal. I'm very happy with it. So we'll move plants around and it'll come out, it'll fill in nicely with the plants that are already in pots. They're rooting up nicely. We'll put them in there probably the next week or so, and then they'll just take off and fill in, because you got your strawberries do very well in the fall as far as growing. You've got probably in this zone here till the middle of November before it really gets frozen out and they stop growing. Oh look, a couple more pumpkins in here. They're looking great. Huh?
They're everywhere.
Yeah. This is my experiment, my risk roll of beans. I risked this. I got to cultivate it real quick, but that is doubtful if it's going to make it, but I planned that like around the middle, end of August. I said, hey, we may not make it, but you know what? If it doesn't make it, I'll cut them off and the roots become nice nitrogen for next year. Wow, what a year for grapes this year, huh, Linda? Unbelievable.
Amazing.
It's just crazy. Now the white stuff you see on there is that clay product, which we'll just wash off. We'll just rinse off before we process these.
It's all organic.
It's organic. It's not going to hurt anything. But what a year for grapes. Boy,
Look
I'll
at
tell you
those
what.
2 rows.
And they taste delicious.
Concord.
Concord grape.
Started.
They get you right there. These actually. Hold on. I gotta spit out the seeds. No class, right? Anyways, these were started. The 2 plants down here from my father-in-law, who got them from his father-in-law. So the original plants probably are 80 years old. Who knows, you know? These 3 plants were separate ones I did plant. I did plant from new plants I bought. But just abundance of grapes. The truth is, grapes love heat and dry weather. So that's why I think they did so well this year. So last thing I want to show you is the raspberries. We've done a lot of watering to keep them going this year because of the drought, but they are really producing very well. I'll be hitting with a natural fungicide this weekend or next weekend, just to help with any fungus that you built up from black raspberries. So we're excited for next year. We should be having a lot of black raspberries. I like those pears, Linda, huh?
Wow.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a whole lot this year, but we got a nice little branch full over here. Check this one over here, Linda. So I guess all my bug control kind of paid off, huh? So look at all the sugar pumpkins, Linda.
I know, pumpkin
Loads
pie.
in there. Yeah, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread. We don't do pumpkin lattes. That's just You never know.
Really? You're right.
Anyways,
Oh, I
and
love
then
the
the raspberries.
raspberries. They're so
These
wonderful.
are our fall raspberries, and they should be producing. They'll continue to produce until we get a pretty deep freeze. I have a couple times thrown a huge tarp on top if the frost gets a little too early, but these are the ones that you wait for, enjoy through the fall.
They're amazing.
So there we go. Just a nice little quick overview of where the garden's at, and there's always something to do in the fall. And I want to mention one thing: make sure you fertilize your fall plantings because they need the nutrients, even though it's cooler days. You know, such as the broccolis or the your lettuce, your spinach. They still need a little nutrients once in a while, so I use my organic fish emulsion. But enjoy the fall. This is the exciting time of year to me as a gardener. Yeah, we're wrapping things up, but you're getting some of those sweet, wonderful, tender things that we all enjoy this time of year to keep the harvest going. And thank you again for watching, and looking forward to putting out more videos. Looking forward to your comments, and for those who are new, thank you for subscribing. And those that kept coming back to watch for more, I appreciate your comments, and enjoy the rest of your day, and make it a delicious one. That's good.